it turned into a thing where I went out of my way trying to find shit like every single day. And it's like,
too.
why?
And like all the time when you go to the
crazy.
bathroom, then you start looking all the time and you're like, oh my God, now he has no privacy.
Yeah.
And now what am I doing?
And then you start to get used to it and it becomes like this fun, sick game.
It is
Girls are
great.
fucking nuts.
The thoughts of thoughts.
I used to be so crazy about the phone that like it turned into a thing where I went out of my way trying to find shit like every
me
single
too.
day. And
You guys just start to listen to the craziness they're going to talk about. This is like a mix of girls going for the high status men, getting cheated on, cheating on them, all of this stuff, sleeping around, getting DNA from every which way, bouncing around on the CC.
One, two, three. Snack time! Nom, 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 nom.
Taking birth control, taking Plan B, whatever else, all of this stuff pushed inside. And this is the type of thing that goes through your head, man. I don't wish this upon anyone. The guy in the relationships or these girls even.
why?
And like all the
Drive
time when you
yourself
go to the
crazy.
bathroom, then you start looking all the time and you're like, oh my God, now he has no privacy.
Yeah.
And now what am I doing?
And then you start to get used to it and it becomes like this fun, sick game.
It is
Girls are
great.
fucking nuts.
I honestly
are.
have never reached that, and I.
Oh, just me? It's just
No,
I
no,
just got so
I'm
fun.
not even like talking. I'm just saying, like, I would have like probably jumped off a bridge if I got like it would
it's
drive
bad.
me nuts.
It's
like
bad.
it would become
Yeah.
an obsession.
Yeah.
So maybe it's
The
good that my
thing-
brain.
I agree with you. The thing is we're sitting here, we're saying, I think our advice is to a lot of people is don't look.
Just don't do it.
Unless you straight up are like, this bitch is cheating, go in and find it, and then leave. However, I do want to give all of our homegirls, and even the guys,
Yeah.
a tip of how to catch a cheater.
Oh. I'm going to sit back and just
I wish I had a
relish
tea
in-
right now. The
yes,
way
the tea. I know.
Because I did not really ever think of this until one of my past relationships. It was the most brilliant thing that ever came about me.
All right, listen to this. She's going to give the tip about how to catch a cheater. So those you guys earlier that talked about changing your passcode, whatever, having your thumbprint on there. Again, just listen to this. This is another side of it. Someone else mentioned it in the chat I saw earlier. So I know that you guys definitely know this is, going on, but it's a good thing to think, again, to be aware of, because girls will find this stuff out too. Girls will be snooping. They will be looking. Girls go through my trash cans. They look under like my bed. They look in my shower. And then I talk to other girls about things that they do when they're going over to a guy's house that they know is like a player, about the things that they look for. The things that they look for. They'll tell me the actual places that they'll look. Oh yeah, behind the shower curtain. Oh yeah, I'm going to look here. I'm going to look, near the drain pipe, see if there's any girls' hairs that went in the shower. And then what else they'll do? They'll take their hair. Literally, girls have told me they'll do this. They will take their hair, pull it out to pee on their fire hydrant, and they will place it somewhere strategic that they know another girl might look, but a guy won't be self-aware enough to clean up. So they'll mark their territory as like a little, hey, this is my man, for the girls that are going to snoop, because they know that girls do this. Guys, girls do this all the time. I've caught girls looking in my trash. That's kind of an obvious one, but all these other little things. I've talked about the bobby pin trick. Girls take out the bobby pin out of their hair and they put it on your side table. They put it under your pillow. They put it inside your pillowcase so that it will rattle out, and then another girl will find it and be like, this is not my bobby pin. This is the stuff they do. Why? Because they're worried about all the things that they've been through. They're worried about the tracks that they leave. So they're looking at all the guys. It's just another world, man. Just another world.
Those who say don't know, those who know don't say. I'm done walking with the herd. It's time I go my own way.
So I had a feeling he was being sketchy. And I was like, there's just something off. Like, he hadn't really given me too many, ideas of, why he would be cheating. But I just felt like something was off.
A women's intuition.
So I knew nothing is going to be on the phone usually, too. If this person is cheating, they're going to be deleting shit and changing names. But they're not doing that on the iPad. And they're not doing that on the computer. Because guys are, especially guys, I'm sorry, girls could be a little smarter, but even then, I have shit that I don't delete. Guys are so stupid. So I knew, I was like, this is my moment. I don't know if I'm going to find something or not. I just took a chance. And this is the thing, you can't say, hey, when you come home, I want to talk to you about something. You need to catch them off guard. They need to have their guard down. They're not ready to go. So he sits down on the couch, and I was like, I need you to do something for me in order for this relationship to move forward. And he was like, okay. I pulled out his iPad. I put it in front of him, and I was like, open that for me. And he was just like, well, I don't even know if I remember the password. I said, your thumb. Your thumb, bitch. So he took his thumb, he put it on the iPad,
thumb,
and he looked at me. He didn't even need to open it.
Yeah.
I knew in that very moment he was white as a ghost, and I just knew. I was like, oh, shit. I actually really didn't think I was going to find shit, but damn. So I took the iPad from him, and he just sat there, and he looked at me with, like, tears in his eyes. And I just opened it, and I didn't even need to scroll through the text. I'm like, nudies.
Yeah.
I'm like, ew, that's not even a good one. Ew, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh. And I just found everything, and I was like, damn, I was so proud of myself. I was like, I didn't really think I was going to find shit. I remember I told my friend, I was like, I think there's a 99.9% chance I will find nothing.
That's crazy. But the iPad really is brilliant.
The move.
I actually dated a guy who told me in his relationship prior he got caught on the iPad. So it is a phenomenon.
The
Because
iPad
everyone
is
is linked.
fucking all of us.
I mean, even like if you like do not disturb like certain people's text messages because
Yep.
you don't want their name popping up on your phone,
Yep.
on your computer, it's still
Nope.
gonna pop up.
Yeah.
So
Nope.
your computer.
By the way, you guys hear Sophia say, yeah, a guy that I dated told me he got caught because of the iPad thing. So, like, look at this. They go into it. It's not a surprise, but sometimes it's surprising to think about over and over again. It's like, really? She knew the guy cheated before. She still thought, yeah, this might be a guy that I want. Yeah, of course, because the guy's unattainable. Remember, once a girl's hypergamy thinks she has you, then the game is over for her. But if a guy has cheated before, she has this scaredness inside of her about what if he does it again? Well, maybe he's not mine. Ooh, boy. And it keeps her engaged. I know it's opposite from guys when guys live from like a moral code or whatnot. Now, of course, there's other guys that don't. But when we think from a guy, like think about that. Our word is our bond, right? If I was making a deal with any of you guys, if I was doing a handshake agreement, the last thing on earth I'd want to do is break my bond because I think that should matter. Your word is your bond. Girls don't play by that. They have different rules. That doesn't matter to them. So a lot of guys, that's like a new kind of dimension when you're thinking about this, but that is why girls will continually go out with the guys that they know have cheated before. They know that might cheat on them. And it's another thing. I want to take you back to what Alex just talked about with that story, but think about it now from this filter of it's the reverse plausible deniability. So something that we know that girls do very often. They do it very well. And I can say that I would say most women do this. Now, to be fair, yes, guys can do it back, but it's not a natural thing. The Chad and Tyrones are the guys that learn this. They can use plausible deniability back on women. It keeps them engaged. It does it really well because it keeps girls, on their toes. But girls know plausible deniability. Every single one of them knows this. And watch how she uses reverse plausible deniability. So again, that's not what I mean. So an example here. Women are great at wordplay. They can purposely make you assume something, but they leave themselves an out. So a classic friend zone technique is she'll say something like, I value our friendship. I thought you knew that's all this is. Meanwhile, she can say all these things that make the guy think that he has a shot. She can butter him up. You're such a great guy. Oh my gosh. You're going to be such a great husband to somebody someday. So the guy in his head is like, oh, she's talking about me. Yes, she thinks I'm a good guy. She's using plausible deniability to string the guy along. She leaves herself an out. She never fully commits. Now, watch how she does this on the opposite end because girls know this game so well. And guys that don't understand this, they just get played so hard. She uses reverse plausible deniability. She says she doesn't have this guy's iPad. She doesn't know this guy is cheating.
So I knew nothing is going to be on the phone usually too. Like if this person is cheating, they're going to be deleting shit and changing names. But they're not doing that on the iPad. And they're not doing that on the computer. Because guys are, especially guys, I'm sorry, girls could be a little smarter, but even then, I have shit that I don't delete. Guys are so stupid. So I knew, I was like, this is my moment. I don't know if I'm going to find something or not. I just took a chance.
She even makes a note to say, don't tell him beforehand we need to talk because that will raise his suspicion. She wants to use plausible deniability. She can't let this guy know what's about to happen.
And this is the thing. You can't say, hey, when you come home, I want to talk to you about something. You need to catch them off guard. They need to have their guard down. They're not ready to go.
Then she goes, I need you to do something if we're going to move this relationship forward.
So he sits down on the couch, and I was like, I need you to do something for me in order for this relationship to move forward. And he was like, okay. I pulled out his iPad. I put it in front of him, and I was like, open that for me. And he was just like, well, I don't even know if I remember the password. I said, your thumb. Your thumb, bitch. He took his thumb. He put it on the iPad.
And again, the guy's going, uh-oh, she must know I cheated. She knows I cheated. The iPad, I don't know how she found out, but she knows. She's using reverse plausible deniability. She's making the guy go, oh, he must think that I found out that he was cheating when she had no idea. She said she was 99.9% sure she wasn't going to find anything. She literally just did this, reverse plausible deniability, to see how he reacted. The way he reacted then, she said his face turned white. Then she goes, I knew it. He was lying. I knew it.
And he looked at me. He didn't even need to open it.
Yeah.
I knew in that very moment he was white as a ghost. And I just knew. I was like, oh, shit. I actually really didn't think I was going to find shit, but damn. So I took the iPad from him, and he just sat there, and he looked at me with, like, tears in his eyes. And I just opened it, and I didn't even need to scroll through the text. I'm like, nudies.
Yeah.
I'm like, ew, that's not even a good one. Ew, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh. And I just found everything, and I was like, damn, I was so proud of myself. I was like, I didn't really think I was going to find shit. I remember I told my friend, I was like, I think there's a 99.9% chance I will find nothing.
That's crazy.
She had no idea before. She used reverse plausible deniability. She didn't say, I don't know that you've been cheating. She didn't say, I know you've been cheating. She literally just left it up in the air. She made it ambiguous, and the guy fell for it. If you don't know these games, you get played by women, especially women like this that have been throughout the dating. There's going to be some women that definitely are not as good at this. They weren't going around, on the CC as we call it. There's definitely women that are like that, but any girl that's dated around, she knows these games so dang well.
Apple is fucking us, and it sucks. But for anyone, I think that is, though, I have to say, I don't know why I did it or why I got the balls to do it, because I truly was, like, happy. Well, that ended quick. But
Yeah,
I
It's
do
like
think
self-sabotaging, but it ended up...
Yeah, self-sabotaging here, or put that in the middle. This is what happens, man. Again, well, anyway, she ended up finding out this guy was cheating on her, but self-sabotaging. If a girl has a good guy, it's like hearing girls talk about it too. Girls are like, I don't understand why he was so nice to me. I don't understand why he was so good to me. And internally, she's going to self-sabotage, cheat on you or whatnot. I'm not saying always, right? I'm not trying to put fear in people's head. I don't like putting fear in people's head, but I'm trying to, just show you some realistic truth about this. And I hear girls talk about this, the guy that they should have liked, and they'll tell me about it. And I just felt like, why doesn't he make me get in trouble? Why doesn't he call me out? Why doesn't he do this? Why is he being so nice to me? And they can't take it. They can't figure out why he's so nice to her, why he forgives her and all this stuff. So they self-sabotage. It like eats them up. It's sad, dude. It's so sad, guys. But I saw in here when someone said, hey, pump and dump only. It's like, again, sugarcoat however you want to say it, right? Pump and dump. It doesn't have to be like, all right, sleep with her, kick her out right now. Kick her out, make her get an Uber. Like, not like that. But the idea is, right, it's catch and release. It's like you're renting. You're leasing a vehicle. You're not buying it. You're not signing papers. You're not moving in with her. You're not signing legal papers. But pump and dump, catch and release, that can last longer than one night or whatnot. I do that a lot. I like to hang out with girls for months, years on end, because I would rather, keep the same type of women in my rotation than have to constantly bring new ones in and then having to vet the new ones, figure out if they got these crazy red flags. Like all of that stuff, I know it's kind of hard to do. I just kind of naturally do it now. But I know there's a lot of things that a girl will text me something and I'll be like, oh, dude, that girl's crazy. Like in my head, I'll just do it and I'll not respond. But I don't think about, because I've had so much experience and I can kind of see patterns. But that whole thing in itself can be exhausting for a lot of guys, just vetting girls like that. So again, like guys, just be careful, man. We're hearing the mindsets here.
Right.
Yeah.
It really
Right.
did. And I think if anyone has like a huge feeling, that's the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And if they won't open it for you, then that's an issue in itself. Because they can't even say like the whole privacy thing. In that
Right.
moment, you're like, I don't even care truly like what I find as long as it's not you cheating.
Yeah.
Like legit. I don't give a shit. I don't want to look through your group chats or anything. I need you to open it.
Yeah.
And then you're fucked. And then
And you
they
knew
cheated.
immediately before you even
Yeah.
saw it.
Yeah. Oh my God, his
Yes.
face. I was like, bitch.
It's all in the face. It's all in the face.
all in the face. So girls and men, go for the iPad. Go
Yes.
for the computer. And that's that.
That's
Love it.
Thanks,
Brilliant.
Thanks, Apple. Just fuck. I know. On my
love
end
you,
now, I'm
but-
like, I'm always on my computer if I'm talking to a guy, like making sure shit's deleted. Because I caught one. Now if I'm cheating, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Gotta keep my shit locked
God,
up.
there's like so many things to keep track of now. The iPhone, the iPad, my laptop.
I can't let stuff like that slip, man. These little things that they talk about that you guys are like, why would they put this stuff out on air, guys? They have talked so freely, guys. There's so many. I've only listened to a couple episodes of The Call Her Daddy, but when I was listening to it on actual podcast form, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I could do an entire episode on this. I could do an entire episode on this. I could do but I keep forgetting and I keep finding new stuff or whatnot. But these girls, oh man, this is like the truth of modern women, man. And girls love this stuff. They love whapping. They love listening to Call Her Daddy.
Love it.
Thanks,
Brilliant.
Thanks, Apple. Just fuck. I know. On my
love
end
you,
now, I'm
but-
like, I'm always on my computer if I'm talking to a guy, like making sure shit's deleted. Because I caught one. Now if I'm cheating, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Gotta keep my shit locked
God,
up.
there's like
Yeah, because I caught one. So now if I'm cheating, I got to be like, oh, I got to, right? These girls know how to cheat, guys. Oh, man, it's not that Disney love. Not that Disney. As much as we wish it would be, guys, it's not that Disney love.
Stay away from women. All they want from you is your man juice.
Hey, Adam here to really get an understanding on female nature and the games that women play. Join my new program, Unplugged for Men. It's a continuously growing collection of these full-length, ad-free, uncensored red pill presentations to help men unplug from the blue pill matrix and learn the truth about women dating and relationships. Plus, when you join, you get access to our Unplugged community for men. You can download the app. You can look at it on your phone, on your iPad, anything with internet access. So join now. See you inside.